From the usual focus on the bigger market cap stocks, we turn our attention to how the small caps are faring. For that, we're joined in studio by Anthony Clark, small caps analyst at Vunani Securities. He's in Cape Town. Hi, Anthony. Anthony, you've given us a list of stocks, and we start off with Curro Holdings, and I think the market is definitely hoping that it will reflect the success of the usual PSG touch, the success that it's had with some of its other investments.
Yes, good afternoon. Curro's results came out on Monday, and I hosted a lunch in Cape Town and Joburg, and I think this is the stock that's confounded the market in the last 12 months. It listed at 4 Rand in June 2011, and it hit a high of 20 Rand recently. It's currently trading at around 18 Rand 50, trading at about a 4.7 billion Rand market cap, which is nearly double the size of the established education company Advotech. So I think there's very, very high hopes that another PSG stock will follow the molds of PSG and Capitec in achieving the heights of success. And I think at current levels, Curro is indicating that that success is going to come, but at a price.
So you talk about high hopes. Do you think those high hopes will be satisfied?
I think the answer is yes. The company has confounded expectations. Currently, they have about 12,500 learners in about 23 schools. The CEO, Chris van der Merwe, told us yesterday that he expects to have 27 schools beginning of 2013 and some 20,000 learners in his campuses. And the 2020 growth prospects of 40 schools and 45,000 learners has been brought forward by at least 5 years. So I think this company is growing in leaps and bounds. It's being funded by a mixture of rights issues and debt. But I think the company is actually growing much, much faster than the market gives it credit for. And at current levels, it's overpriced in many people's eyes. But I think it's the next Capitec of schooling. And I have a buy in the stock with very high expectations going forward.
There you go. If we move to Kelly Group, they had a trading statement out today warning of a loss per share.
Yes, I think Kelly Group it's specialised in permanent placements, but that end of the market is very tough currently. Companies aren't taking on full-time staff. They want the flexibility of part-time staff, and that isn't really Kelly's game. Companies like AdCorp, amongst others, and Advotech specialise in blue-collar and temporary workers. Kelly doesn't, and as such, it's been hurt very badly in that end of the marketplace, moving to a loss. And I wouldn't be surprised if some sort of rescue attempt is coming to that business, because it really does need a firm hand at the tiller and hopefully some more money coming its way.
So best to stay away then, Anthony?
I think at current levels, it's not a stock I'd be following. I think in the coming days and weeks, I think the market may be surprised at the extent of its underlying difficulties. And as I said, I think a rescue may be forthcoming in that company.
Anthony, we're closing with Distel, some strong results there. Good news for Capefin, which I think owns about 58%.
Yes, all in all, there's a very complex structure in Distel. It's an international liquor company with strong domestic brands. Its biggest brands are Amarula internationally and Hunter Cider. But the way to play Distel, which is quite illiquid, is to buy Capefin Holdings. It's a JSE mainboard company trading at about 14% discounts to the underlying Distel price. The stocks are from 3 Rand beginning of this year to about 5 Rand 50 currently. And if you truly believe that Distel is going to become a leading international liquor business, which we do, and that underlying domestic brands will remain quite strong, Distel should do quite well, and the way to play this is via Capefin Holdings at a discount. So it's always nice buying a Rand at about 87 cents.
Anthony, thank you for your time and your great analysis. We're all just giggling here in studio about Distel being classified as illiquid. That was Anthony Clark, small caps analyst at Vunani Securities.